What's up, my dudes? Welcome back to another No Man's Sky solar system review, star system review, whatever you want to call it. Never been to this star system. If I'm not mistaken, it's a purple star system. Is there pink? I don't know. I don't even know if there's pink and purple, but it's one of those. Let me actually look here real quick. Oh, God. Let's see. Can I do anything? Okay. So, this is what we're looking at. Is that... I swear, I'm having so much trouble seeing colorations of things now. Because they've, like, advanced their brightness and shit of everything. Like, it's really hard to see the color of these solars. There's a green one. I don't know what the levels are. I think it... Is it... I know the yellow is the, like, standard. And then you've got... Oh, I think that's the bad boy right there. That looks purple to me. I think it goes, like, yellow... blue, green, pink, purple, maybe? Is that... Oh, see, I'm having trouble seeing if... Okay, let me see. I don't know. I don't even know. I'm seeing purple, then I'm thinking it's blue, and then I'm thinking it's fucking pink. I don't know. We're on something here. Either way. Looks like... Shit, let me get to it. Oh, yeah, this is fun. Let's just get off of that for the sake of... God, let me leave. Okay. Sorry, I haven't played this game in a pretty cold minute. It's been probably, I don't know, a month or so, something like that. So, we've definitely been out of the game for a little while. Let's go check out this thing. Looks like a pretty heavenly planet, in my opinion. I hope that it's got some little water ponds on it with some piranhas. Step over piranhas. Oh, dude, love that song. But, cheese, eggs, and potatoes. Look, mama, we made it. Your son out in Barbados. Man, that song's a classic. But, yeah, I'm really ready to get into some, like, tropical Amazon, thick jungle, rivers, that style of planets in this game. Highly doubt this is going to be that, but we'll get down here and see either way. Got a full-blown solar system review. Stay there, water. Stay there, please. I'm begging you. Stay there. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. It didn't stay there. I'm disappointed. I am disappointed. Let's see. I want to fly. Whoa, that little... They put a little speed boosting thing upgrade to the ship very, very recently in an update. It's decent. Whoa. Decent actual, like, trees and grass and stuff on the planet from what it's looking like, but I can't really find any water. I don't know. Let's just park it right here, Dad. Alright, let's hop out. Okay, I like this. Purple mixed with green grass. Cool plantations, but could you imagine... Could you just imagine if those trees could be like 3 times that tall, or hell, even 5 times that tall, and then have like, I mean, 10 times more trees, and the bushes being 10 times taller, and have 20 times more bushes and little plants and stuff, and really have a true jungle experience more so than this just like plainsy style. It seems like you just don't see those really thick jungle environments like you would think you would see in real life and stuff, you know, like real tall canopy style trees and stuff like that. That would have been a prime spot for a river right there, little river system coming through. It's almost like they have it set up to put rivers in it, they just don't have them in there yet. So not seeing any creatures at all at the moment. Gotta remember, we're on a tight schedule here. Star system review. We gotta go to all the planets here. But this one's looking okay. I mean, it's looking decent. Let's see. Let's throw down... Let's see. No water here. Throw down that puppy. Okay. Hop in. Alright. Okay. I was gonna look to see if I could actually adjust the... how far this is zoomed in. Oh, there's some creatures. I don't know if you can change that right now, but Oh, in the game. Okay. Oh, boy. Got some pretty crazy little canyon, baby canyon style formations here. So I'm always a fan of these lush planets. Pretty cool that, you know, you can go down to a planet that looks green on the planet and it's not just a shroom planet now. Like, it seemed like they had a really big problem with that at the beginning. Like, every single time you come across any sort of green planet from the outside, it would just be shroom. It wouldn't be, like, tropical, you know. It's cool how you can run into just tropical planets without water now. Even though water is sick, I still think it's cool that you can do that. So, pretty deep looking cave systems here. Down in the midst of all of this. Okay, let's try to romp. Oh, let's try to romp ourselves right up out of here. Oh, come on now. Come on now. Okay, that looks like an insane hillside. I have to go over here and try to figure out a little bit of a different spot. But, I mean, I still love this game. I really do. I'm just hoping that they don't... I'm hoping that Hello Games doesn't give up on it in the... Oh, I swear I cannot... I'm going to have to get out. Hello Games, I just really hope that they don't give up on it, you know? Like, that's kind of my only concern, is that they're going to get to a point where they sort of start to just lose their own interest in it and kind of give up on what No Man's Sky was originally supposed to be. I really, really want to see that game, like, really bad, man. This is probably one of the most exciting games I've ever got hyped up for or whatever. I know the hype thing was like a big deal, but I mean, when this game, I mean, I just remember like wanting this game to come out worse than anything else in my entire life. That's how crazy it was. I don't know why this game produced, whoops, I don't need to be going there. I don't know why this game produced that level of hype for me and for a lot of other people, but it did. Just the unlimited sort of nature of it, I guess, is what kind of gave us that sort of hype to it. So, how many planets is on this thing? I don't know. I want to go to that far one over there. I'll probably fast forward this to where I actually get to the planet. Okay, so it seems as if we're getting quite a bit closer to this planet. It's looking really cool from the outside, looking like a water, almost looks like Earth, or like a Fiji planet. Man, I really hope they start being able to put that in there. Like super aqua blue water, big sharks in the water. I'm talking about gigantic stuff. Aliens, humongous underwater alien creatures. Let's see what we got here. Gotta stay on track of a star system review. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Let's go ahead and plop down. Looks like we have a snow islandy type planet. Okay. Little baby rat. Baby rat lizard. What's done? Alright, let's get over here. Let me try to... Oh, little toucan creature. Little one. Yeah, like, where's the toucan birds and the... Whoa. Okay. A little bit interesting here. Creature. Alright. Never seen one exactly like that. Looks like we got a couple of Teds here. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. You got the baby and everything. What's up, little guy? Ewok Ted. Make a run for it, dude. Run, Forrest. Alright. So that's cool. That's definitely a pretty good little change up of creatures from what I've been seeing. Oh, this guy's pretty cool. Like the head on that one. Alright. What do we got underwater? Always fascinating going underwater in this game. Always a fun experience. And the reason why I'm talking so slow is because I've made like 10 videos today and my mind's a little bit worn out. But I'll try to get this one finished up here. Let's see. It can definitely do that. If you're a YouTuber, then you know what I'm talking about. Like when you've made so many videos in one day and you're just trying to like talk through some more videos, it just your whole entire like talking and everything completely changes. especially when you're doing like one planet review after another, like one solar system review after another. You're doing the same thing over and over and over. It's hard to really like spice up your brain any and make it think differently. So that's something that you'll notice if you ever become a YouTuber and you're trying to make a lot of the same kind of video in a row, but it's so much. Ooh, hit the brakes. What do we got here? Somewhat standard little squidlian model. Okay, cool. Lots of tentacles. You'll learn that like it's so much easier to make the videos like that though. When you do the same kind of video over and over and over and over, you're just clicking them off one at a time, one at a time. You know, you don't have to change up a lot of your recording shit when you're doing that. Oh, okay, interesting. This is the ocean of the squids apparently. Completely different looking squid type creature. You say that a lot in this game, type creature, because it's really not like, what the, oh, we got something flying. I need to get out so I can look up. Oh my God, water. Were those things in the air? They looked like some hovering. Oh, here we go, baby. Here we go. All right, this is definitely the planet of the flying. Look at this, dude. Two of them just static. They're just... Oh, okay. Now they're doing some backflips. What's up, man? I think they've made that way more frequent. The creatures, like the water creatures just flying through the air like that. That's become way more of a... Used to, like, you would not see that very much at all. And now I'm seeing it way more. That creature right there is pretty cool. But yeah, they've got that really, like, standard caterpillar model on almost all of their, like, they overuse that puppy way too much. That damn, that cactus caterpie. It's really cool in the air like that, but as far as underwater, I mean, that model right there, I've seen that model, God bless America, so many times, dude. Like, so many times. It'd be cool if they made it to where you could have those creatures like fly and then go underwater and then go back to flying and then go back underwater, you know? Be cool if they had some dynamic stuff like that in the game. And I'm really surprised you don't see anything that looks like a real life shark or a real life, a lot of times things aren't really like real life animals at all, or real life fish or real life dinosaurs. It's kind of weird, their system of creature models and stuff. A lot of what I'm seeing is nothing like what a lot of the early day trailers were showing, so apparently they've changed that up quite a bit. But this is a decent little planet right here. Not anything like that I've never seen, but definitely some cool stuff in a overall sense. If you had never played the game and you just hopped down here on this planet, you'd get a lot of enjoyment out of this one here. But I know a lot of people say, like, what's the fun of No Man's Sky, especially some of my motocross fans, like, oh my God, Spencer, how are you playing that? Well, I'm going to make a separate video on this because it just takes a separate video to really explain it, but you really just got to be the right kind of person for this kind of game, I think is what does it, what it requires, you know. You just got to be a certain kind of gaming fan to like this kind of thing. It's definitely not for everybody. Now, if it would have been the game they were speaking about at the very beginning and the variation they were playing it off to be from the very beginning, I think it would have appealed to a lot more people, you know, and that's why I was so adamant at the beginning about it. But nowadays it's a bit of a different thing, and you almost have to find your enjoyment of the game in other ways besides just like new creature models and because it just doesn't have enough of that, you know, enough different plant models and rock models and planet biomes, and it doesn't have enough variation in that sense to where it's like that. But a lot of the fun just comes from not knowing what's going to be there. You know, even though there's not a crazy amount of variation still yet, you could come across something that nobody's ever seen before. So just that's where I guess a lot of the fun comes from. But there will be a lot more fun to be had in this game whenever they get more to more to what you would call, like, is this a water pond? Nope. Nope. Hell nah. Just disappeared on me again. There'll be a lot more fun in the game once they expand on it more. You know, that's really what's going to have to happen here to get it to that level, that stage. It's really surprising me that they're not having as many of the barren moon planets. Like, you really hardly ever come across that. This is looking like a bit of a barren style here. I mean, I've came across planets that looked nearly exactly like this before. A lot of their radiation style planets and stuff they're just so damn similar to each other that it's just not enough to break it up in your mind. Like, the plants aren't different enough, even though it's cool. Like, the whole planet here it would be cool. It's just not like enough. It's not enough to split up your brain thoughts and your processing of it, and it just feels almost like the same thing, you know? Sometimes when you go to planets, it just feels like you're looking at the same thing you've already looked at before. So, yeah, they're just going to have to work on that aspect of it, really being able to break apart the repetitive nature feeling of the game at times. And once they do that, I think they'll be on the right track. And I know that a lot of the game is like mining resources and getting units and doing all that stuff, but really the core of it was supposed to be more about the exploration part. You know, that's really where a lot of that, whenever I say that kind of shit, that's really where it comes from, because that's what the core of the game was supposed to be, and then you wouldn't even have to rely on any of that other stuff to make the game fun. It looks like there's another planet over here. I'm trying to go to that last one. That's that green one. Let's see. There's one over here. I think it's like... Oh, I think she's way out there. Yeah, it's a pretty good little ways out there. I'll probably fast forward to it. Alrighty then. Just about to go down to the surface of this thing. And especially these star system reviews. Oh my goodness, dude. They take a little bit longer than the planet reviews, and you're trying to like remember what you went to, and then you're trying to, you know, base all that off of one thing and then review the whole thing, and it can definitely be difficult at times when you are doing a full-blown star system review like this. So it looks like we got some shroom style. Man, it's hard to enjoy shroom planets if you play this game from the beginning. How repetitive it was at the beginning. Woo-wee! It's just hard to... Like, I think it's really when you start to look at their, like, specific biome, whether it be, like, the shroom toxic or the radiation or all those things, those sort of planets have too similar of... like plants and rocks and stuff like that. That's what makes those sort of things too repetitive. And that's why the tropical planets are so cool, because they have so much variation within their own sort of biome category, you know. Whereas these other ones, it's all fairly standard in comparison. You just kind of have to know the game to realize what I'm talking about there. Kind of hard to explain it, but... let's see here. Okay. But I mean, I'd be lying to you if I said the game doesn't get boring, especially in this creative mode like this, when there's really no like point to anything, because a lot of what these games are is like having goals and doing them. And believe it or not, it's a lot of times not even really what you're doing. It's just the goals that you've had set in place, and then achieving that and giving yourself the dopamine release of that. And a lot of times that's what these games are all about, believe it or not. So I'm going to give this solar system, had some pretty cool, that first planet was that kind of, just had a lot of lush grass plains, and then you had the winter islandy planet, and then the last two planets weren't as cool. So you're probably looking at I would say 7 overall solar system. And then let's see, let's look for the difficulty. Dangerously toxic rain. All right, so that's a weather effect. Nuclear wind, that's a weather effect. Icy blast, that's a weather effect. Lethal humidity outbreaks. Oh shit. I didn't even know they could be in the game. Lethal humidity. Huh. That's pretty crazy. I didn't know they even had that. Okay, so you basically have some kind of weather effect on every single planet, but I don't see any of them that's got any crazy sentinels, so you could just, and I'm sure there's probably some dangerous creatures on the planets and stuff, so I would say it's probably hard as an overall scale of difficulty of a star system. So either way, I appreciate you guys watching all the videos. Later, dudes.